All right, guys, back again. So let's talk about a movie I watched, I think, a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago, around Christmas time, which was Christmas Bloody Christmas, which is the newest Joe Begos um, movie on Shudder, and it is about a computer-controlled robotic killer Santa that goes after these unlikable characters. And I'm going to say this with Joe Begos. So I've seen his other movies. I've seen Bliss, I've seen VFW, and I think I'm trying to remember if there's another one, but this I think is the third one. Um but anyways, I've seen all of his movies. I really didn't I couldn't stand the main character, and it's weird to say that because in this one these characters are so unlikable too. But I thought that this movie did a great job with the effects and gore. Even though Bliss had some good gore effects, I was not invested in Bliss at all. Like I wasn't invested in it. I thought that it was so annoying with this extremely over the top, prestigious artiste, and it just annoyed the shit out of me. Even though, not to say there's not good qualities to Bliss, I'm not saying that. It just didn't work in the way I wanted it to personally. Even though there's a lot of people that love Bliss, that's awesome. And VFW, which has Stephen Lang, which is about a group of VFW veterans, and they are protecting their place after these people try to attack them. And that one's fun too. That one's really good, and I think that that's my second favorite. And then this one is my favorite so far, Christmas Bloody Christmas, which, like I said, has the same issues I had with Bliss, where these characters are so extremely over the top that it could work for you or not work for you. For me, these characters, they're like how they were in Bliss, but I don't know. I didn't dislike them as much. I felt like they annoyed the hell out of me, though, where they just said fuck like 300 times. Not kidding. This might break the record for being like the most like uses of fuck in a movie. Besides South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, a movie that says that word like 300 times at least. This one might not be as much as that, but it's getting close to it. It seems like. But these characters are so utterly unlikable, and that can be a good thing or a bad thing. For me, it didn't piss me off as much as it did with Bliss, but I thought that it was an annoyance. But I'll tell you what, whenever we get to the gore, whenever we get to the suspense, this movie is freaking awesome. I loved this movie. I loved how this Killer Santa was going off, hacking people down. They do a cool thing with this Killer Santa where sometimes it's point of view, sometimes it's just them being chased by Santa. It really does an awesome job, and I really like that a lot about this movie. I'm not going to really say the ending, but I felt like the ending was awesome too because it really kind of went like the ending of Terminator. Very similar to that. And I also saw Megan 2 recently, which is kind of similar as well. But it does a really great job of being great gore, excellent effects, great climax. Like I said, the characters are annoying, but I understand that he's just making them over the top on purpose. But I liked him. I didn't hate him as much as I did in Bliss, but it still was an annoyance. So this one was awesome. I definitely recommend Christmas Bloody Christmas. This one was really, really enjoyable. Definitely one of the biggest surprises I've seen in a couple weeks. So I really enjoyed this one. Yeah, really fun. So recommend it for sure. And that's it for today. I'll see you guys in the next review. Take care.